So going back to what I look for when I'm hiring, I'm looking for a great resume, really strong skill sets, and very clear as to what they've done. But then when I get into the room with someone, I'm looking for a person to come in prepared. And this is where I think UVM did an outstanding job, because I'm meeting a lot of people who are maybe a year or so out of school, and they didn't come with any thoughtful questions, because you want to hear someone be excited about this position and to ask questions. And there wasn't a lot, you could tell there wasn't a ton of research done, and they also they didn't come with anything to show their skill set. So I want someone to come into an interview well prepared. They've done their research, they have questions, and they also have materials to say, hey, I'm not just saying I'm good with PowerPoint, here's my proof, here's what I can do. Well, because I think of it in the end of the day, you're hiring someone that you're gonna spend 40 plus hours a week with, and it's not to say you have to love someone, but you have to like them. So I think saying be likable sounds really mean, but I think there's a lot of really easy ways to show your personality in a room in 30 minutes. And I think a lot of it's just confidence and being at ease with yourself. And I think, the business school does do a good job, because you're forced to get out in front of people and you're forced to speak and present. You have to develop those skills or you're not going to survive in the business school. You have to be able to be personable, at least a little bit. I can speak to the culture on my team specifically, and I think we've done a pretty good job so far. And I think one of the main things is maintaining a level of transparency and having really honest conversations with each other, and being okay to say, hey, I need some help. Like, I'm a little underwater and I could use some help here. And I think that really makes it a good working environment for everyone involved, because that way when you need help, you can ask for it and you're not feeling frustrated and you're not feeling burnt out. So I think that's really important. To maintain that creativity just on a personal level, I like to have a good work-life balance. I try not to kill myself too much at work, and I think sometimes humor is the best medicine. My coworkers and I like to remind ourselves we're not curing cancer. So when things don't always go as planned, when things aren't going as well as you would like them to, you kind of just take a step back from the situation and say, okay, let's reevaluate our priorities here and make a new plan to step forward. I think really just team culture is the best thing for fostering that creativity and keeping momentum going, is having a good team. I have a few key pieces of advice, which I give to my brother, which I've given to other people who have informationals with me. I think the first and foremost thing is keep your mind open, and don't just think I need to work for this company and this is exactly what I want to do. I think you need to look at the opportunity and think, is this opportunity something that fits, something that excites me, something that motivates me, and more importantly, is it a place where I'm going to learn? Because the worst thing you could possibly do is start your career in a place where you're not learning. And sometimes that might be in an assistant role, sometimes that might be in a temporary role where you can just at least get your feet on the ground and start experiencing what those opportunities are. I think there's a lot of fear in going into an assistant role or going into a temporary role, but I had a temporary role as a marketing assistant, and it was honestly the best thing that happened to me. I originally was disappointed I didn't get the coordinator role, but it actually turned out that assistant role was a great launching pad for me and put me to where I am now. So I think I tell people all the time, like, don't be afraid of those things, because it could be a great opportunity where you learn a ton even for 6 months, and then you can really figure out what you like.